Norman Powell saw a bit of a scoring dip this season on account of the fact that Kawhi and PG were actually pretty available this season, forcing Norman into a more reduced catch-and-shoot role player type role. And it turns out he fulfilled that role better than he ever could, being the focal point in an offense during the ample time in which LA's actual star forwards were watching from the sidelines in street clothes in years past. And Powell this year shot a career-best 44% from behind the arc, putting him among the top sharpshooters in the entire association. He was the second best three-point shooter from the corner, only behind Drew Holiday, shooting 55% from that part of the court. Norman Powell probably isn't one of the first names that comes to your mind when you think of elite shooters in this league, but maybe it should be. Another quick shout out to Norman Powell for actually making this list all 5 years I've been doing this, so shout out to him for just being available. Lord knows that's not particularly par for the course for Clippers players. And last but not least, to cap this segment off, I always forget this, but this guy has like an insane vertical. Very few guards are getting their entire forearms above the rim. This guy is one of those few. I guess just because he's such a smooth and sneaky scorer, he'll get 20 points a game in a season and he'll barely demand any of your attention while doing it, but there's certainly a loud element to his game, and that's the ups. We don't gotta talk about the dunk in recent years that potentially, hypothetically, perhaps best exemplified this. Just know he can get up, okay? There's no particular specific play that sort of prompted this thought and idea in my head. It's just, he can jump high. And no, none of my favorite players have been fucking crucified by this man. I mean, if that happened, that definitely would have been something I would have remembered.
Watch the retaliation. Master blaster that time. Oh boy. Slamming and jamming.
Oh, fuck.